All right, everybody, we are going live with a severe weather update forecast discussion. Let me know if everything sounds good. We've had some big time problems with our streaming stuff lately. I don't know what's going on. Our other member there with Sand Mountain Severe Weather Center, he's having problems with his stream, and mine says that someone's already streaming on my device, even though I'm just now going live, so I'm a bit concerned about that. but y'all let me know how it sounds and everything, and if anything seems weird, please let me know, because we need to get it worked out before the severe weather gets in here. That being said, we'll go ahead and get started with our update here. So let's go ahead, get on with that, take a look at our station. Pretty much not too bad out there, 62 degrees. Currently, let me zoom it in. That would help out a little bit. So bear with me, get that zoomed in. 61 degrees here at our station in Crossville. Looks like 61 around Geraldine. In the 60s out there. Winds are not really that bad either. It looks like 61 in Albertville. Going up here to Jackson County around Langston. 60 degrees up there. Again, wind speed not too bad. Looks like we've got a breeze about 1 mile per hour at our station. Overall, not much of anything. It's pretty calm. Just a little bit of a breeze here and there. No big deal with that. Let's take a look at our sky cam out back. Just a beautiful view across the area, really. And we'll check out several of our cameras on the network here. So let's go ahead and go to, I believe this is Albertville. I haven't got a stamp on these, but I'm going to definitely try to get one. So this is the Albertville camera. A little bit of water on the lens, it looks like. So it did get a little bit of rain over there. That's the Sand Mountain Weather Center's sky cam there. We'll move to another one in Boaz, which is also Severe Weather Center's sky cam, and it's just dark at the moment. We'll move to our second camera in Crossville. Let's move to it and take a look out there. Overall, just listen to that. Nice and peaceful. Crickets. Everything sounds great. So not bad. Not bad at all. We'll go ahead and get started. Look at the forecast outlook. Pretty much looks like Monday. Of course, we are watching for the threat of a few severe storms. And great, thanks for letting me know. I'm glad I sound good. Everything. Hopefully, everything looks clear. If you notice any glitches in there or anything, feel free to throw them in the comments. But Monday, we are watching for a threat of some severe thunderstorms. There'll be a 50% chance, mainly in the afternoon hours and into the overnight. High 76, low 60. We will take a look at the newest model outlooks. I have not looked at them, so I'll just tell you we're going to look at them freshly together here in a minute. 50% chance of that on Monday. Some of those could be severe, mainly along and west of I-65 is what we're looking at. We'll get a little bit into that here in a minute, too. Tuesday, 40% chance of some showers and storms, high 76, low 62. Wednesday, I am concerned about Wednesday, I will tell you. We'll look into that a little bit more again in a minute. Looks like high 79, low 52, 30% chance of rain and storms during the day, but that goes into a 90 to 100% chance overnight. And some of those could be severe. Pretty strong cold front coming through. Now, notice from Wednesday, we're almost 80. Thursday, look at that, high 57 degrees, 30% chance of some rain mainly. High 57 and a low of 38. So we do have a pretty strong cold front on the way, which is why we're expecting severe weather. Again, Friday looks sunny, though. We warm up, high 67 with a low of 45. So we do average out on temperatures. Again, we'll look at that more. Let's take a look at some of the additional details for the forecast. So what we're watching Monday, the timing and location of forcing for storms, overall ingredients, fuel for storms, etc., are sufficient. But the question is whether the forcing will overlap with these for storms to develop and become strong to severe. If forcing shifts further south, the higher probabilities and concentration of severe storms will be to the south as well. So that's what we're watching. Is it going to, move north? Is it going to move south? What's going to happen? That's going to determine a lot tomorrow. Now, Wednesday, the amount of instability fuel for storms that is realized, if the surface front slows down, that activity may become mostly rain due to the lack of instability. Timing would be an issue on Wednesday. So if it comes in early, better chance of some severe weather. If it comes in later, which means the system slows down, probably just rain due to the lack of instability. You're not going to have any instability left over to work with. So we will take a look. Let's look at some of the models, and I'll move on to that. Give me just a second to switch this, because I am going to have to switch it over. So bear with me to switch this out. And let's go ahead, get that back up. 1 second. And we'll grab that back up. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're looking at the NAM pretty much at the Cape value. So let's take a look at that. And we'll run through a loop on that. Now, this is the energy available for storms, and this is going to be as we go into Monday. So NAM is wanting to show us having a little bit of energy here, mainly along I-65 west, but we have some here too. So we'll have to watch northeast Alabama, mainly, Marshall, Jackson counties, parts of DeKalb counties also in that. Let's look at the significant tornado perimeter, which pretty much lets us know where the best area for tornadic development would be. And honestly, not a lot of energy. There is a little bit of energy there, but just not a lot of energy. So look at the energy helicity index. Doesn't look crazy. So again, we're still far out from Wednesday, so we really don't know what it's going to do Wednesday, but there is a little bit of energy in place, I noticed, so they might scoot that marginal risk a little bit east. Speaking of that, let's take a look at it. The Storm Prediction Center has issued out a marginal risk mainly over Marshall County, kind of along I-65 west and southwest has the best threat. A low risk for severe storms on Monday. Very low confidence on timing, specific details on hazards right now. What we're watching, evolution of the system to refine details of timing and specific hazards. And then Wednesday, we're watching another system. So key messages, low to medium chance of severe storms Wednesday, very low confidence in time and strength. What to do, check back for updates. Make sure you and your family has an emergency kit just in case. Timing on this thing looks like this is Monday's event. Northwest Alabama, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Most likely for areas around Florence and Russellville. The number 2 there, Huntsville area, between 2 p.m. and 7. And then northeast Alabama, anywhere between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. time frame on Monday. So let's take a look at the rainfall outlook. Look like we could get a decent amount of rain between now and the 13th time frame as that front moves through. Could get up to an inch of rainfall with that. 6 to 10 day temps look like we average out for North Alabama and to the south a little bit above average. So we got some nice cooler air coming in. Rainfall wise, pretty much average out between the 14th and 18th. Moving on to the 8th through 14 day. Looks like we warm up a little bit between the 16th and 22nd time frame with pretty much average temperatures to the northeast. 8 through 14 day precip looks like below average, so it looks like we pretty much dry out between the 16th and 22nd time frame. We'll wrap the video up here with our sponsors, Mr. Dylan Snyder at Alabama Living Real Estate. For all your real estate needs, you give him a call at 256-979-4330. And check him out on Facebook. And RKG Automotive Group. If you're looking for a vehicle, a new dream car, give them a call and check them out on Facebook. You can call them at 256-323-7323. All right, everybody, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I have something I've got to hurry up and go do, so that's why I'm a little bit in a hurry. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be weather aware, be blessed, be safe, and we'll see you on the next update. Thanks, everybody.